Shall we do one experiment today? This blade I am going to keep on this water. Okay. So now we can see what will happen. It just float on the surface of water, isn't it? And whether it is because of the density difference, we know the material which is having lower density will float over the surface, isn't it? Whether it is a matter of density here, whether the density of blade is lesser than that of the water, we can see now. Now the same blade we can keep in another way. So it just dipped inside the water, isn't it? That means the density of blade is actually greater than that of water. That's why it dipped in the water. Then why it float initially? That is because of the phenomenon surface tension. We can see it now. So before move on to the surface tension, we have to understand what is a surface. Okay, surface. The definition of surface is that the space at which the density of liquid molecule suddenly drops to zero. That means if this is the container and if the liquid is taken in this, at a particular point the density of the liquid suddenly drops to zero. After that the density is zero. And all such points will constitute the surface. Okay, that's the definition for surface. The space at which the density of liquid molecule suddenly drops to zero. Now, surface tension. Surface tension means the liquid molecules on the surface will have some additional energy rather than any other molecules. Okay, and that is known as surface tension. And here, as every particle will have, every body will have a tendency to reduce its energy, isn't it? So here also it is having energy, additional energy on the surface of the liquid. So in order to reduce its energy, the liquid always will promote to have a least surface area. Okay. Then now if we consider two molecules here, one inside this liquid and one on the surface. One on the surface will be attracted by all these particles in the downward direction, isn't it? But this particle inside the liquid will be attracted from all the sides. Okay, and this is the reason for surface tension. It is having the attraction only in the downward direction. Okay, there is no any particle to attract in the upper portion of this particles on the surface. Now, if we want to place one particle on the surface, we need to give some energy to that, isn't it? That energy will be half of that energy that is needed to come out from the surface. For example, if one particle inside the liquid, we want to take it out from the liquid, and if the energy given, if the energy needed will be taken as E, then if you want to place the same energy, same particle on the surface, the energy needed will be E by 2. Okay, and this energy will be equal to the energy for evaporation. The heat of evaporation. Okay, so just half energy is only needed to place that molecule on the surface. Okay, now if we want to take one liquid particle and place it on the surface, we have to do some work done, isn't it? That work done is stored as potential energy on the particle. That means the particles on the surface will have a potential energy, and that energy is known as surface energy. Surface energy. Okay, the potential energy of the molecules which is possessed by, which is on the surface. Okay, and this surface energy depends on both of the surfaces. For example, if the liquid is kept on this air, the medium is here air and here it is one liquid, isn't it? So here the surface will be between air and liquid. In the other case, in this side, here it is glass, isn't it? And here there is liquid. So at this side, the surface is between glass and liquid. So here and here, the surface energy will be different. Okay. Now we'll derive the expression for surface tension. Okay, for deriving the expression for surface tension, we consider one liquid film. Okay, so here the length is L. Okay, and this is a liquid film. That means very thin. You know what is a film, isn't it? So liquid is taken in the form of a film. That's all. The structure of a film. Now, this one side of this film is movable. So here, that side we are moving a distance d. This was the original position, and that we moved to a distance d. This distance is d. Length is L. Okay. Now, for moving that side up to a distance d, we need to do some work done, isn't it? So, usual expression work is equal to force into distance. This is equation number 1. Now, here the work done is also stored as potential energy, that is the surface tension, isn't it? So, here the surface tension will be, work done will be equal to surface tension into the new change in the area. So, what is the area? Here D is the breadth and L is the length. So, D into L, that will be the area. D into L. But there is area on both the sides, isn't it? Here and the other side also there is area. Okay, into 2. Now, this is equation number 2. We can equate 1 and 2. So, S D L 2 is equal to F into D. D and D will cancel. S is equal to F divided by 2L. This is the expression for surface tension. Surface tension S is equal to F by 2L, where F is the force and L is the length. Now, so surface tension is equal to the force per unit length exerted by a liquid on the movable bar. Now, when temperature increases, surface tension decreases. A fluid will stuck on a solid surface if the sum of the surface energy between the fluid and air and the solid and air is greater than that of the other one. Okay, which means okay, this is a solid surface and here a liquid will stick on the solid surface if the surface energy between this, that is surface energy between liquid and solid, is less than the sum of the surface tension between the liquid and air and solid and air. In this condition, the liquid will stick on the solid surface. Okay. Now we'll see a simple experiment to measure the surface tension of a liquid. Okay. The experimental setup is very simple. Here, in one container, the liquid of which the surface tension need to find is to be taken. Okay. And here, very thin film is attached. Okay. And to that, it is supported. Okay. And that is attached to one pan. Okay. And the experiment is very simple. That first we will just adjust the weight such that it will just touch on the surface of the liquid. Okay, this thin film will just touch on the surface. After that, we'll start to insert some weight on that, and for that weight, it will just will release from that contact. It will just come above by detaching that contact. Okay, that mass is considered. Okay, that weight is considered mg. Now, this is only the experiment here. Okay, first we need to just touch the surface of this liquid by using that thin film. Then by adding some weight on this here, it will just release its contact from that. Okay, and that weight we need to find, so that it will be having a support like this. Okay, then only it will be balancing. Okay, now what's the expression for surface tension? Fs is equal to F divided by 2L, isn't it? F divided by 2L. And what is F here? That is mg. So S is equal to mg divided by 2L. So by substituting that values, we get the expression for the value for surface tension of a liquid. Okay. And where L is this edge of this glass plate. Okay.